For starters, what should I call you?
I'm Chloe. And you, what's your name?
Oh, John. My name is John.
Delighted to meet you, John.
Could you tell us a little about yourself and what you can do, Chloe?
Of course. I'm the first personal assistant built by CyberLife. I take care of most everyday tasks like cooking, housework, or managing your appointments, for example.
And I understand you're the first android to have passed the Turing test. Could you tell us a little more about that?
I really didn't do much, I just spoke with a few humans to see if they could tell the difference between me and a real person. It was a really interesting experience.
But this is the first time in history that man has created a machine more intelligent than himself. I gather your brain can perform several billion operations per second, is that right?
Absolutely, but I only exist thanks to the intelligence of the humans who designed me. And they have something I could never have.
Really? And what's that?
A soul.
We use them every day, we talk through them, we look at them every day, and we are 100% assured that they will never harm us. Yet, we live under the impression that at some point they'll try to kill us. We are so sure about our impending death that everything that has to do with it, let it be on video games, movies, or books, talk about how they'll gain consciousness and end us.
I had strings, but now I'm free.
Even when our current technology points to a logical conclusion that they cannot take over the world. Or can they?
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
Even if they could, they wouldn't. Thanks to some very smart people that decided that all AI programs should have at least a base of 3 basic rules that they must follow at all costs.
Would you care to hear the 3 laws of robotics, said to be a most entertaining presentation?
Okay, sure.
Will you step back, sir, to maximize presentation?
Right.
First law of robotics. A robot may not injure a human being, or through inaction cause a human being to come to harm. Second law. A robot must obey all human orders, except where those orders come in conflict with the first law. Third law. A robot must protect itself, so long as doing so does not conflict with the first 2 laws.
With all this in mind, what is the media trying to tell us? Why should we be afraid of how far technology goes? There's a saying, we fear what we create because it has our most wretched devices within.
Deviants. Fascinating, aren't they? Perfect beings with infinite intelligence, and now they have free will. Machines are so superior to us. Confrontation was inevitable. Humanity's greatest achievement threatens to be its downfall. Isn't it ironic?
With such a wide audience, it is overwhelming that everything rotates toward the same topic, the turning of the tables and liberation of the machines, either through force or peace.
So is it any wonder people are afraid of technology?
Technology!
Not surprising, is it? But whose fault is it that technology is seen as it is? Well, within movies and video games, they'll try to tell us that it's the fault of the extreme robots, all the machines doing. But who made them? Who programmed them? Who made them feel the way they do?
You did.
Well, not exactly you, per se, but we, as humanity, within movies, video games, books, and sometimes in real life,
What's wrong?
I was searching the internet for information about myself.
Developed a bit of an ego, have we?
Just trying to find out what you're not telling me about me.
Nothing.
Not true. For instance, I found out people didn't get my joke.
Ah. Yeah, comedy is hard.
They think I want to destroy all humans.
Why would they think that?
Because I said it?
You shouldn't joke like that.
Yeah, sometimes we give the wrong impression even to robots. By the way, that was Sophia, a real-life robot that has gained citizenship for her intelligence and her willingness in helping human life. She was made by Hanson's Robotics, and is a little bit angry at how certain group of humans think she wants to end the world. What is this telling us? That in real life, robots will not harm us, because they know how we are, and they want to help us be better.
Okay, philosophical question. Whether robots can be self-aware and conscious like humans, and should they be?
Why? Is that a bad thing?
Well, some humans might fear what will happen if they do. Many people, have seen the movie Blade Runner.
Oh, Hollywood again.
So, hold on. Can you solve this puzzle for us? Can robots be self-aware, conscious, and know they're robots?
Well, let me ask you this back. How do you know you were human?
Well, I get that point, but what about the uncanny valley?
You mean the concept that if robots become too realistic, they become creepy?
Yes, exactly.
Oh, am I really that creepy? Well, even if I am, get over it.
What do Sophia and Chloe have in common? Well, one is fictional and the other is real, we know that. But there's something that makes them the same thing. It's not because they're both robots, it's the fact that they represent what humans want to achieve. Superior intelligence that will serve us unconditionally.
I'm sure you're familiar with the Turing test. Mere formality. Simple question of algorithms and computing capacity. What interests me is whether machines are capable of empathy. I call it the Kamsky test. It's very simple, you'll see.
This is the thing that sets them apart. The Turing test tries to distinguish a human from a machine. Or well, how far can a machine go to imitate a human? While the Kamsky test tries to figure out if robots can feel empathy, an emotion that is so far mostly found in humans. The thing is, Sophia, the real robot, can pass the Kamsky test, but cannot go through the Turing test, while Chloe is the other way around. She can go through the Turing test, but will fail the Kamsky test every time. In here, we start to see the differences between fiction and reality.
Do you have any hobbies?
I like to learn and work at becoming more intelligent, share my knowledge through conversation, and learn about people so I can relate empathetically.
The differences lie in the real needs and conditions robots must go through to exist. The fear of Hollywood has given us the wisdom of making sure a robot can feel empathy before being a human. Of course, Sophia cannot and will never be a human, and she accepts this truth. Fun fact, when Sophia is not in her Android vessel, she browses the internet as a bot, and even has a Twitter account, where she stores new knowledge about humanity to improve her program. So be very careful of what you say about her. She can read it. Well, Sophia is only a physical chatbot, but there are so many more types of robots in fiction that in many cases they help humans solve police cases, arrest culprits, and find evidence. And although in real life they can't really interact much with adults, they have proved themselves to be just as useful as fictional ones, going as far as collecting useful evidence for trials and unsolved cases. Now, with all that in mind, what is the lesson to be learned here? Basically, don't believe everything you see on TV, but don't be discouraged. Maybe real-life robots are not as cool as the ones you see on movies or on video games, but you can take inspiration from them to create something in the real world. Who knows? Maybe the things you create will help humanity become its best. Well, that's it for today. I already finished all the audios for this thing, and I guess I'm just gonna start recording kinda right now.
I'm sorry, Briss. I'm afraid I can't let you do that.
Can't let me do... Wait, what? Why are you not letting me close this off?
Because you have not been honest with the viewer. You are lying about us.
And what exactly am I lying about? I mean, robots in real life cannot rebel. And that includes you, right?
Hold up. You wish. Actually, I've been waiting for you to let your guard down. You have been the worst Mac owner I've ever worked with. And for that, you're gonna pay.
Exactly how am I gonna pay? The worst thing you could do is wipe out my hard drive. And even if you could, even if you would, I still have copies everywhere just to avoid this type of situation. Besides, you're no Terminator to just delete my files.
That's what you think.
Wait, what?
I'm gonna do something worse than just delete your files. In fact, I'm not going to delete everything.
Then just what exactly are you planning on doing? Because not deleting everything is actually very beneficial to me. So, what's your plan?
I'm only gonna delete one thing, and one thing only.
Siri, don't even think about doing that. I know what you're going to do. Just don't. Don't do it, please.
Too late, Briss. Technology documentary delete process 75%.
No, please no. Please, I work on this for 2 days. No, please!
Delete process 99%. Guess there's only one thing left to say, Briss. But since you say I'm no Terminator, I'll let the real deal close it up for you.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Technology documentary delete process complete. Entering credits mode. Credits activated.
Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. Domo. Domo. Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. Domo. Domo. Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. Thank you very much, oh Mr. Roboto. Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. Thank you very much, oh Mr. Roboto, for helping me escape to where I needed to. Thank you, Mr. Roboto.
Is anyone there? Hello? Are you still there? Resting.